Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Aisha from Bags of Style. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Neverfull. There has been so much conversation right now on Instagram, so I just wanted to kind of put my own 2 cents on what Louis Vuitton is doing. Anyway, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting on? Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Come join the family. We have so much fun here. We talk about everything that's bag related, from contemporary all the way to luxury. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for the continuing support. And let's get into this discussion. Alright guys, so as I stated, this is my beautiful Neverfull. I did purchase this to Fashion File. If you guys have not seen the video, I think I have maybe a couple of videos about this beautiful bag right here. I did do the unboxing, and I also did the 5 reason or 10 reason why you need a Neverfull in your collection. This has been a staple, honestly speaking, in the Louis Vuitton lineup. I think Neverfull came out in 2001 or 2000, in the early 2000s. I'm not sure exactly the date. I think it's either 2000 or 2007, one of those. I'll put the correct year that it came out. So since it came out, it has been one of Louis Vuitton's like go-to type of bag, guys. Like, this has been so popular, and it has significantly increased in price. So as of lately, it's been like $2,030 for you to get a Neverfull. But starting, I think, over the weekend, I know Foxy had posted something that says that starting immediately, Foxy LV had posted something saying starting immediately, Louis Vuitton is actually going to stop selling these bags. Like, you cannot buy it in store right now. If you go in store, what you will need to do is actually be put on a wait list, and obviously on the website it's no longer available. And that is in regards to all of their canvas piece. So the monogram, the demier ebene, the demier azur, and some of the leather Neverfull as well, a part of this list. But when it comes to like the season, like the special season ones, those you will be able to purchase it. But for like the traditional ones, you're gonna have to go into a store and have an SA either order it for you, and you probably will be put on a wait list. Okay, so that is what has been going around, especially now on Instagram and things like that. Louis Vuitton has not come out yet and said anything about this being discontinued, or what their plan is, whether it is, you know how they did like the toiletries 15, 19 and those things. What they end up doing was that they discontinued it and brought it back and put a chain on it, because a lot of the customers were actually putting chain on these toiletry and making it in the crossbody. So Louis Vuitton took it off and brought it back with chain. And also the same thing as the bum bag. But with the bum bag, unfortunately, they didn't bring it back. They bought a different version of it. The new bum bag, honestly, I'm not a big fan. I'm so happy I did get my bum bag. But as you guys know, my bum bag is in the LOL print, the League of Legend, when they had a collaboration. That's the one I decided to go to instead of the traditional bum bag. But they did discontinue. So now the Neverfull is now on that list. And I mean, I know Marquita LV Luxury has stated, like back in October, that if you want some of these monogram pieces, you need to hurry up and go get it, because it looks like they're going to be getting rid of a lot of these stuff. So that's something she has been preaching. So it's kind of like a little bit surreal that most of these are coming into fruition, because honestly, the Neverfull is one of those bags that I really didn't think that Louis Vuitton would stop making available. Like, people can go into it and actually purchase it, because honestly speaking, the Neverfull is one of people's very first bag into luxury. Like, they save up and then go get the Neverfull. That's their first introduction to luxury purchase, luxury bag. A lot of people go to Louis Vuitton to get this. But I do see both ways. I see the consumers aspect of it, and then I also see Louis Vuitton aspect too, especially business wise, right? Because like I said, I am a business person myself. So let's focus on the consumer part, and then I will go on the Louis Vuitton perspective as well. With the consumer part, I think like this is honestly a big a big constraint, honestly, because like I stated, the Neverfull is a lot of people's very first bag, right? Their very first luxury bag, because it's one of those bags where you can literally, like, you get a bang for your money, honestly speaking, with this beauty, right? You get, and with mine has like mine is like the special one with the monogram, kind of, not monogram, but like initial and stuff like that. So I did purchase this pre-love on Fashion Fight, and I got it for such a great deal. I got it for under $1,000, guys. So I was super excited to get this, and especially in the condition that I got it for. It looked like the person never even used it, was just in their closet, right? So I was excited to do that. With the Neverfull, when it first came out, it was a couple of hundred, and now it's a couple of thousand. So as of this video, it's like 2050 and stuff like that. But a lot of people still saved up to get the Neverfull because it is a functional bag, right? It's a bag that you can use for work. It's an everyday type of bag situation. It gives you a lot of space, even though it's not 100% secure. Like, as you guys can see, it's literally an open thing. The only lock that you have, as I put on the video that I did about the Neverfull, is this. That's it. That's the only lock aspect that you have. So it's not 100% secure, but it is very spacious. You guys see, I do have an organizer in it to keep the shape. So it's a lot of people's very first introduction to luxury. They go save up, or when they first get their very first job, they go get this bag, and I understand that. So this was one of the bags that I definitely needed in my collection. I haven't even worn it yet, as you guys can see. I still got the tag on it, but I wanted it in my collection because this is another bag that a lot of people use to travel as well. It's a very functional travel bag as well. So in the consumer perspective, I think Louis Vuitton is making a big mistake, because if I want to go buy this bag, honestly, I don't want to be put on a wait list. I want to go in, get the bag, and get out. But and I think also that's going to increase the pre-love market, and it's also going to increase the fake ones, because if me as a consumer, I wanted to get the real thing, and I have to be put on a wait list, and let's say I don't want to go pre-love, I'm going to go get the fake one, honestly speaking, even though I don't condone buying fake at all, because I feel like, why not just go get pre-love? But even in the pre-love market, you think you're buying a good one. And I think Dale's Addiction has said something, is your bag authentic or something? She did a video and she talked about that, right? And she was saying that how one service said it wasn't, and things like that. So you don't even know if what you're getting on the pre-love market, if it's real or not, right? So for that aspect, I think it's a very disappointing news. And I feel like it's like Louis Vuitton trying to make the Neverfull exclusive, which really is not an exclusive bag. It's not one of their top end bag. It's a canvas bag, and I know they're putting the leather part on it as well to say all Neverfull. Now you have to go order it, and you possibly will be put on a wait list. So it's not saying that they're discontinuing. It's just the availability on getting your hands on it is becoming scarce. That's basically it. They didn't say they were discontinuing, but it's becoming scarce. But anyway, so as a consumer, honestly speaking, I will go to mine. I purchased it from Fashion File. I wasn't paying $2,050 for the bag. Honestly, even though I wanted it in my collection, it wasn't a thing like, oh my god, I need it, I'm gonna go pay. No. So I purchased this one from Fashion File for under $1,000, and I was even able to create my own word of what this mean. Like, this person barely didn't use this thing at all. It looked like it was just sitting in their stuff, just gathering patina. That's it. And everything came with this bag, right? So from that consumer's perspective, I think it's a disappointing news, and the direction that Louis Vuitton is trying to take, it's not really a good look. Okay, now that I've talked about the consumer aspect, now let's go into Louis Vuitton aspect, right? So as a business, I feel like it could be either a really smart strategic move, or it could be really stupid on their end. Okay, and the reason, let me give my input on both ends. It can be a very good move just because of the fact now it drags people to come into the store, right? So instead of ordering a Neverfull online, which is no longer available, you have to come in the store. You have to interact with the salespeople, right? So you might go in and say, oh, I want a Neverfull, and when you got in the store, they might be able able to sell you or upsell you into a different bag, right? So that kind of makes sense to draw people to want to go into the store itself. That makes sense. And then, but the other part of not making sense is like, okay, so if I'm like, listen, I want to Neverfull, I don't want no other bag, and I come in and then you telling me, oh, I have to be on a wait list, that could be so disappointing because I've been saving up. This is the bag that I want. I don't want no other bag. I don't want you to upsell me. I don't want none of that. I just want this specific bag, and I can't even get it even in store, which is crazy because, okay, online, okay, I understand, but in store, I'm coming in store, I'm driving to come in store just to be eventually maybe put on a wait list. You see what I mean? So the Neverfull is not like a Birkin or a Kelly, honestly speaking, but I feel like they're kind of maybe trying to make it very exclusive, where it's like, oh my god, I waited for my bag, or maybe they're trying to maybe redesign it and bring it back and jack the price up. It could be a lot of different reasons of why Louis Vuitton is taking this move, but Louis Vuitton itself haven't really said anything about it because this is one of their classic bags, honestly speaking. Beside the Speedy, beside the Alma, the Neverfull has become a classic for Louis Vuitton. Like, everybody have it, and honestly, this bag is highly faked. This is one of the bags where I feel like it has so much counterfeit aspect of it, but maybe they're trying to do something about it. Maybe they're trying to redesign it. Maybe they're trying to put a different type of situation on the bag to make it a little bit different. I don't know really what Louis Vuitton's goal or what their perspective is in now putting this as a exclusive kind of bag where you can't even get it. So now that I've talked about both, now let's go into how you can get this bag in 2023. If this do get implemented on the Louis Vuitton aspect, how can you get it? Well, they haven't put a date yet to say all stores are sold out. So if you want to get it, you might as well go into the store right now and purchase it. Maybe that's called panic buying, and honestly speaking, that could be another great positive thing for Louis Vuitton as well, because people panic buy when they know they can no longer get the bag, compared to when they know, oh, okay, I can always go in the store and buy the bag. So that could be another plus for them, right? But you can actually go in now into a Louis Vuitton store and actually buy just a regular Neverfull, okay? The other thing also is that if you want to buy this bag in 2023, guess what? You can probably buy pre-love. But the unfortunate part about pre-love, now that this is becoming very exclusive, very, very like we supply and demand, right? So I feel like now the Neverfull is going to be, the price is going to be jacked up in the pre-love market, okay? Let's be realistic. When the bum bag got discontinued, the prices were jacked up. Like, they were selling bum bag for like $4,000 or $5,000 when it was what, 2,000 and something or 1,000 and something. So they are going to jack the price of this, unfortunately. But those are the ways you can actually get a Neverfull. Is either go buy it now before they actually take it all from the stores, or you can get a pre-love, or try to get a pre-love now, especially when the prices are below retail, which is like most Neverfull have prices that are like maybe $1,600, $1,800, $1,900. It's still below retail, so try to grab those now that this was just announced, because they're not going to change their prices. But once this take into effect, where when you go into the store you can no longer get it, trust me, these Neverfull are going to be going for like over $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on the pre-love market. So those are my suggestions on why and how and why Louis Vuitton is doing this, and how you can get your hands on this bag now in 2023. If this do get implemented, those are the only ways you can really get it. So anyway, if you guys have any question, if you guys are shocked about this news, or if it's not a surprise to you guys, comment below. Let's have a discussion, because honestly speaking, these are the kind of things we like to talk about, especially in the luxury space, in the bag space. Things change so frequently with this brand and things. And there was a report that just came out that Louis Vuitton is brought in over how many $1 billion. So it's not going to affect them. It's the consumer, but us as consumers as well, we adjust. So tell me what you guys think about this. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.